Interestingly enough, I think it was Aiming and Beryl who were first to play Sivir Karma. I know Beryl's played a lot of Karma.
He has certainly been clicking the Karma button quite a bit.
Not going to have a real chance to make something happen. So if Life steps up too far and you find a gank, being a summoner can make a big difference.
Oh, Beryl is going to try and find his way in, and he manages to get the Tangle Bobs. Life goes down, and it's first blood for Aiming. That Arcanic Rookline is could not come any sooner, and in fact it is going to come right now. So there it is.
How's that finished? But now setting up for Dragon. First Dragon in the game pretty late. In fact, so you see Lucid hiding in the brush, but the Dragon's giving away his position.
First items for both of our junglers as Pioshik does get tagged by Lucid. Fair bit of damage there as Aiming. Doing decent work towards Life as well. And with this Enchanter support, there's not necessarily that go button here for DNF that often teams are able to rely on as Pioshik decides to flash in as Bulldog is thrown so far away. The Dragon is going to get secured, and now Beryl going to go down first, but Aiming gets into the back line, and he's able to pick up a double kill. Life going to be another one perhaps as there's the flash in. Acathian raining down, and he gets that cool animation with Uzi's skin there as well as he locks Beryl, looking for a little bit of an angle, but that's the shape splitter. Still gets a lot of information. As Dudu wandering over a ward, there is the wall down, and Beryl now potentially out of position, and the Pop Blossom not going to do anything at all. Some interruption coming on through, but that is not going to be enough here as DNF pick up the eye, and now look for Lucid and Aiming. Dudu also wanting to burn down Shiu, who does have angles here, but that is a lot of vision surrounding this Dragon for DK. And they will be able to secure it. Items. And when Aiming also gets an ornament, and okay, Dudu taking a lot of damage here from Showmaker. Pop Blossom going to come on through. That will line up another orb shot, and Aiming steals it away with a Void Seeker. And Beryl manages to... probably a star.
And it's a Rod. Are they not different?
That's a good point. Seraph's kind of looks like a star. They are.
Why not?
DNF have been pretty good at committing to objectives and then taking them, but DK do know exactly what's going on, the redemption, to heal them all back up again. As Lucid is in the area, it's likely to be a 50-50 as the Shapesplitter actually trying to eat some of these harpoons, but down go the rocks, and there is the Otacon for DNF. Aiming is in the mid lane, just taking a turret. The bottom lane outer does go down as well. DNF got what they were looking for, but at what cost, ladies and gentlemen? As she is also going to stop all of these backs. Lucid also going to make sure Life isn't going home. Showmaker is still taking it in a turret. Beryl is just going to die, but I think that was his plan. Life also just goes into a Cataclysm here. Shiu trying to get himself out. Won't be able to flash because he just used it. And Showmaker, get to work, buddy. This is what it was for.
I think that's, I'm going to call that worth. I think that's pretty worth, you know. I think they're pretty happy with that. They find a window to start up the Atacon, and Dplus unable to contest. Lucid very nervous about approaching into...
handbook. They do have one.
I would love to read it.
Oh, it's joyous as the Cyclone going to come in here from Pioshik, gets the flash out from Lucid. But otherwise, not too much more is going to be found as Bulldog makes his way all the way in. Beryl just finds two of them, and the Tangle Bobs locks them up, and the Shockwave knocks them down. There's the Flag and Drag as well, the CC, the layering, it is perfect. It's like an onion. Down goes Berserker. He will be able to take Showmaker with him, but there's a knock-up from Shiu. That's for the early game Rumble. As DK will be able to now take this in a turret, and then look, he does get to sign the turrets that he takes. That's pretty cool. All right, the Ram going to come on through here, trying to zone as there's the double knock-up as well from Lucid as he gets into the backline, but Pioshik is also buying a lot of time. It's a trade of junglers. As with the Baron, probably still going to be okay here for DK. As Shiu's still a tank, finds a bit of an angle here, gets right underneath that turret. That was a very weird interaction and series of things that happened. And in the end, the result was Shiu's dead and so's the turret.
Okay.
We're a bit fast and loose with that, and it always has. It's when will they learn? And the answer is never. They will forever be DK.
Oh, look, it just rotated.
Yep. Oh, it's actually so sick.
You want it to be.
I know. I'm pretty sure he's eligible too.
I mean, he's won 2 worlds on different teams.
Yeah.
He's won your heart. I mean, Berserker will do a good amount of damage to Shiu, is what I was trying to say on my point before we got distracted by Jack
Oh
Show's
wait, they're not
protein.
even mirrored. They're just the same.
Yeah, it's just Jack
Just
Show,
exactly the same.
the protein.
The protein Jack shoes. Love that.
Losing my mind.
Fantastic. This is some Rise Group content. As all right, the Ram's going to come on down. Shiu finds only one knockup, but still this whole team is split. Pop Blossom going to connect onto Dudu, but already Berserker is getting some work done. And Beryl, how did he live? He should not have lived. Showmaker's going to go gold and is now aiming, taking matters into his own hands. Still has the flash. DK, they're going to get out with protein Jack shoes, man.
Yeah, he has those half arm items.
Yeah.
Like the hybrid ones. Oh, there's a flank.
Yeah, Bulldog going to get put into the baby cage, and the Ram is going to come down to stop any sort of follow-up. As you can see, Shiu actually going for it here, gets a knock-up onto life, and is not going to get snared either. So that is a dead Bulldog for the next 50 seconds. He does have teleport, but that is such a long death timer at this stage of the game.
Yeah, it's still a bit spooky to go to the Baron because Equalizer's up, Cyclone's up. They will start it, but this is very fightable for DNF. Look at the low health bars on Dplus.
Yeah, Showmaker is actually needing to be very, very careful here. Gets the Seraph Shield, but now that's going to be on cooldown. As Beryl looking for an angle here, doesn't get the Pop Blossom onto anything at all. Neither does he hit the Tangle Bobs. His aiming has said that he just wants to dive into 4 people, and it's going to be successful. Void Seeker will land, but he doesn't have any more killer instinct because he used all of it in that last fight. And whatever that was, it just worked.
Main character Kai'Sa energy there from aiming, just flies in, complete confidence.
He couldn't have been
aiming
more...
doing exactly what he needs to there. And now Mountain Soul for Dplus. If you thought that Bloodthirsty shield was obnoxious.
Yeah, and also if you thought that the Jack Shows wasn't quite doing enough, maybe it'll be fine now. As we've also, like, he's got the magic damage shield, he's got the regular mountain shield as well.
He's also
Shiu is unkillable.
He's approaching, he's building around the wins.
Yeah, and so like Reese was there joining him or helping him out or something like that. That's why aiming got away with it.
Yeah, nothing.
Might have been the angle.
Yeah, you hear that they're going to do like a reunion?
Yeah. That's actually, I think, why it's in my brain, because I saw something about that more recently.
What a great show.
Oh, it's such a good show. That's a lot of our teenage years, or at least mine. Maybe it was your primary school.
Well, that much younger than you.
No, actually not that much. As all right, the entire ring of these inhibitor turrets has gone down. And DNF, one last defense, one last chance to keep themselves alive in this game. One thing to remember, though, is that this is Rise Group. Anything can happen in game 2. Have to keep their mental intact, but this game is looking done and dusted. As there's a Cataclysm from Lucid, finds a nice double knockup. Finally, a Pop Blossom lands, and Beryl is going to die yet again, but aiming is untouched outside of this equalizer as the Killer Instinct comes in. Bulldog not going to die to it just yet, but he has to come out of stasis eventually, and the Acathian is raining down to grab all these kills. Down goes the Nexus, and DK